So let us talk about the procedure in the conduct of regular police checkpoint, Rule 11.4. So, in letter A, unit commander should inform higher headquarters, HSQS, Tactical Operations Center, TOAC, and coordinate with adjacent units such as MPS, CPS, and NSUS, public safety company forces, and other friendly forces, personally or through an official representative before commencing with the checkpoint to avoid misencounter and any untoward accident. So, here, there are some operation that happens in a certain place. We could see here that if the police are going to conduct checkpoint without reporting to other forces, they will be able to encounter such mistake and intervene in a certain operation. So we have letter B. The TL or team leader shall brief the PNP personnel as well as the civilian components present, including the media, regarding the proper conduct of the checkpoint and their assigned tasks before their deployment. So here, this is important so that all the personnel shall know the purpose of their checkpoint. And also, civilians near the checkpoint shall also be informed to get their support in conducting this checkpoint. So in letter C, we have the team leader shall initially account for the PNP personnel and check if they are in the prescribed uniform. PNP personnel conducting the checkpoint shall display their nameplates at all times. If wearing a jacket, the flap of the jacket bearing their names should also be displayed. Monitoring personnel that are assigned in checkpoint to be able to know if they are performing their missions very well and wearing the proper attire in conducting the checkpoint. So likewise, the equipment will include but not limited to the following. We have the marked patrol vehicles, firearms with basic load of ammunition, handheld and base radios, flashlights, megaphone, video camera, and signage. Also in signage includes the warning signs. Example, slow down, checkpoint ahead, checkpoint 20 meters ahead, etc. And information signs, name of the unit and the team leader. So we have letter D. The spotter of the team will be positioned in a place where he can best point or profile suspected vehicles before their approach to the checkpoint. So when we say spotter, it is already said here that the spotter point or profile suspected vehicles before the approach to the checkpoint. This is needed to be able to confirm and to do the needed procedure in a suspected vehicle. So next we have the letter E. Search and arresting sub-team shall flag down suspected vehicle and conduct search, seizure, and arrest if necessary. So when we say flag down, it means signal to stop, so that the suspected vehicle will be further investigated or inspected by the personnel in charge. So in letter F, in the event of seized drugs, the team having initial custody and control of the drugs shall immediately conduct a physical inventory and photograph the same in the presence of the accused or the persons from whom such items were confiscated and or seized, or his or her representative or counsel, a representative from the media and DOJ, any elected public official who shall be required to sign the copy of the inventory and be given a copy thereof. So we have a simple explanation of this. So immediate physical inventory and photograph is needed to be able to preserve any evidences to the person arrested, and therefore proper procedure will be conducted. So in letter G, we have arrested persons and seized items shall be turned over to the investigation sub-team for documentation and proper disposition. Of course, those that are confiscated as items shall not be kept by the officers because this item has a great information about the suspects. For example, in the crime scene, you saw an iPhone 13 and because this phone is the phone of your dream, you have kept it without knowing that this phone has a crucial information about the suspect. So this damages the investigation. So next is letter H. If the checkpoint is ignored and the occupants of the vehicle open fire on the personnel manning the checkpoint, reasonable force to overcome the suspect's aggression may be employed. So if a person tries to evade the checkpoint and done something that will cause any injury or death to the personnel manning the checkpoint or any civilian nearby, the reasonable forces shall be employed by the police. So next one is we have the letter I. Inform higher headquarters before terminating the conduct of checkpoint. This is very important so that the higher headquarters know that the checkpoint that you are doing has already started. So we have the letter G. The team leader shall conduct the briefing of personnel after the termination of the checkpoint. So after the checkpoint, the personnel shall submit their own report of what they have encountered and what they have learned while doing the checkpoint. So we have the letter K. So unit commander shall submit after activity report to higher headquarters. So this is very important. Before you start the checkpoint, you have to submit a report, and after you done the checkpoint, you need also to submit a report so that the higher headquarters or the higher authority will know what happened to the checkpoint that you have done. So again, my name is Christian Walter T. Neri. So that is all for my report about the procedure in the conduct of regular police checkpoint. Rule 11.4. Okay na.
Na ano ka, na bul ka sa tourist. Yan to.